Today I'm taking over the worst team in FC24 for 10 seasons. UCD AFC, it's not a bunch of random letters, it's an actual club based in Dublin with terrible overall rating, with tiny budget, and the club worth even less than that. The highest rated player is only 57 rated. To be honest, it's a pretty young squad, the oldest player being only 25. And it makes sense because it's a university club. We added UCD AFC to the EFL League 2, and after hiring a couple of coaches, we are left only with £450,000 budget to spend. The only thing left is to check Youth Academy. And we got Elias Moretti, Italian right winger, 72 to 94 potential, 58 rated. After promotion, he will automatically become the highest rated player in our team. But I think we can cash out on him to use that money and sign good youth scouts. We also got this guy, Bas de Jong. He's only 38 rated. I mean, he does have 2 legs and he's a pro footballer. He is useless. Anyways, let's train him to become striker and maybe he can went up in his rating. We got our first offer for Elias Moretti, £640,000 from Crew. Let's negotiate some more money. We actually sold Moretti for £720,000 and board allocated £475,000. So we got approximately £1 million budget, and with that money we signed our first player, Toby Savin from Accrington, for £350,000. He will be our new goalkeeper. I'm not sure how I missed this guy in the first place. Felix Crespo, 61 rated, Chilean midfielder. He does not have a good potential, but anyways, we can get some money for him. We have found scout in our budget. It is Mikko Mira from Finland, 3-star scout. Of course, we are going to send him to the Republic of Ireland to find some physically strong players. We sold Felix Crespo for £700,000, as well as Kyan Moore for £210,000. The second signing that we have done is Lewis Macari from Notts County for £350,000. Next player to go out is actually from Academy as well, Thomas Barrera, 57 rated Ecuadorian, left for £350,000 from Newport County. Next signing is Rio Adebisi from Crew Alexandra for £340,000. Now we have £858,000 in the transfer budget. Bas de Jong is 47 rated after converting from center midfielder to striker position. Here is the brief look at the team. We changed the formation to 4-4-2. We will do one more signing in the center of midfield, and that is Jack Kane from Swindon Town for £500,000. We got our first scouting report. Luke Conlon is looking okay, not huge potential on him, but he has decent market value. He's already 57 rated and can be promoted directly to the senior team. We can also promote Bas de Jong and maybe send him on loan this season. We got another talent from Youth Academy report. It is Stephen Mahone, although he has low market value, but instead he has good potential, so let's sign him. He is 51 rated left midfielder. We can promote him to the senior team and try to loan him out in the January transfer window. Next, we are sending the scout to England to find some attackers, and immediately he brought us a player with good potential. It is Carter Buckley, 52 rated right winger with good shooting capabilities. So let's convert him to the striker. And after conversion, he went up by 2 in his rating. He's now 54 rated and is ready to be promoted to the senior team. The next destination for our scout will be Spain. He will be searching for playmakers, and he delivered big time. Antonio Estrada, 1.1 million market value, 79 to 94 potential. He is already 61 rated center attacking midfielder, but he is only 15 years old. As well as Cristobal Arias, 51 rated center midfielder. Let's hope that at the end of the season we will not be in the 24th place. And of course we are. I mean, it was to be expected, but actually we suffered 102 goals. That is not good. Notts County, Stockport and Wimbledon are promoted to EFL League 1. Portwell, Fleetwood, Cambridge and Burton Albion will be joining us in EFL League 2, and the Premier League title goes to Manchester City. Let's quickly check the stats of the Youth Academy players. Luke Conlon is already 60 rated centre back. Carter Buckley is 57 rated already. Stephen Mahone went up as well. He's 56 rated. Bas de Jong had a massive boost in his rating. On his loan spell at Wycombe, we can now call him back for squad depth in striker position. Can also promote and loan out Robert Smith another Irish talent from the academy. Next talent that our scout has found is Enrique Nieto, 75 to 94 potential. He is 51 rated left winger from Argentina. I hope we can sell him to generate some money. We got another Argentinian left winger, Tony Vera, whom we are converting to the center mid position. We made couple of transfers and sold Nieto to Odisha for almost 600k, Doyle to Ots BK for 350,000, and Tony Vera is currently on loan at Al Fayab. Our first signing of the season will be Sean Rooney from Fleetwood Town for £500,000, and after renewing contracts and hiring more coaches, we are left with only £325,000 of the transfer budget. And the only other way to sign more players is from free agency. But it's not going to be that easy. We are going to have a cap in free agents ratings while climbing up the divisions to keep this rebuild more realistic. For EFL League 2, the highest rated free agent that we are going to sign will have 65 rating. In EFL League 1, we can sign 70 rated free agents. In Championship, it will go up to 75, and whenever we are promoted to the Premier League, we can sign anybody we like. So we sign our first free agent, Kevin Ziegler, German center midfielder with 64 rating, although he has low potential of 73. Antonio Estrada is already 16 and can be promoted to the senior team, but I don't think he will stick with us long enough. He is already 64 rated with 91 potential. He is literally too good for EFL League 2. We ended up season in EFL League 2 in the 15th position with very interesting stats: 60 points, 14 wins and 14 losses, 64 goals scored and 64 goals conceded. That's an improvement compared to previous season. Gillingham, Portville and MK Dons are promoted to the EFL League 1, and it is actually Liverpool this time who won the Premier League. And in terms of individual performances, Carter Buckley had a massive season with 16 goals and 4 assists. He also went up by 8 in his rating. He is now 65 rated. Fantastic season from Stephen Mahon as well, 13 goals and 10 assists. He is now 63 rated. To my genuine surprise, Bas de Jong, 9 goals in 38 games from the bench, is now already 62 rated. Huge progress in only 2 seasons. Robert Smith and Tony Vera went up massively on their respective loan spells, but unfortunately I don't think that we can keep all our best players with us for the next season as well in the EFL League 2, especially when our players are getting massive boost in their potential, like Carter Buckley, who's having now 91 potential. Stephen Mahon has 92 potential. To be fair, Bas de Jong has only 79 potential. Also, we got Robert Smith back from his loan. He's 63 rated with 84 potential. So we sold our first choice left back Rio Adebisi for £1 million. Robert Smith will play in that position. And sadly, Carter Buckley is also leaving. He will join Huesca for £3.5 million. First signing of the season will be Theo Beck, German centre-back from free agency. And the generated money from the player sales, we decided to invest in the youth academy by signing a good scout. It will be Albert Carlsen from Denmark. He will be scouting in England for 3 months to find a goalkeeper for us. We also switched formation to more defensive-oriented one with 5 at the back. Alongside the others, the best talent that our scout has found in England is Hugo Hicks, £700,000 market value, 79 to 94 potential. Next destination for our scout will be Brazil to find some technically gifted players. And oh boy, yes he did. 3 amazing talents from Brazil. Fabio Lopez, 450,000 market value but 82 to 94 potential. Next one is Hugo Ramos, £2 million market value, 79 to 94 potential. And the last one is Hugo Reis. Although he has only £200,000 market value, but he actually has 83 to 94 potential. He's 49 rated center defensive midfielder with terrible defending but great dribbling, passing and pace on him. So we are going to convert him to a right midfielder. Fabio Lopez is 54 rated center midfielder with great shooting and pace, so let's convert him to a striker. And Hugo Ramos is already 64 rated left winger. We can directly promote him to the senior team. He is already one of the better players in our team with 91 potential, only 16 years old. After converting to a striker, Fabio Lopez went up by 10 in his rating. He also has 91 potential. And even more impressive, Hugo Reis went up by 15 in his rating after converting from CDM to right midfielder. He's 64 rated with 93 potential. Look at the playstyles of these players. 4 playstyles for Reis, 5 playstyles for Fabio Lopez, and even 6 playstyles for Hugo Ramos. They are actually superstars in the EFL League 2. That's why soon enough in a January transfer window they decided to leave. Especially Fabio Lopez left for Sampdoria for almost £3 million and Hugo Ramos headed to Al Shabab for £3,150,000. The only transfer in January transfer window is the transfer of Luis Richards, and a brightest talent yet found by our scout Adrian Luna, Spanish talent, 15 years old, 2.3 million market value, 72 to 94 potential. He is 66 rated center attacking midfielder. We are trying to convert him to a center midfielder. We are finally promoted to EFL League 1 from the second place with 85 points. Manchester City won the Premier League once again, as well as the Carabao Cup. PSN trophy goes to Barnsley. And yo, that is a massive season from Bas de Jong with 26 goals and 4 assists. Who could have thought from zero to hero in 3 seasons? Good season from Steven Mahon as well, 16 goals and 9 assists. Bas de Jong is even a joint top scorer in the EFL League 2 with 26 goals, when German center midfielder Kevin Ziegler is the top assist provider with 14 assists. Let's hope next season we can get bigger budget to improve this team. And we have £5 million to spend on transfers, the biggest budget yet, and it is going to increase as Hugo Reis decided to leave. He will be joining RB Leipzig for £3.5 million, and as a replacement for him we signed Tom Bloxham from Shrewsbury for £3 million. And to strengthen the defense, we signed centre-back from New Zealand Tyler Binden for £3 million from Reading. Tony Vera is back from his loan spell. He is already 68 rated with 84 potential. We got also this guy, Ralph Brown, German right wing back, 67 rated with 82 potential. I'm not sure why he is wearing this green kit. Anyways, we are not going to prolong Sean Rooney's contract. He will be leaving us in the end of the season. And of course, Bas de Jong, he is already 70 rated with 82 potential. What a player he is turning out to be. We have found another amazing talent, Pedro Costa, £2 million market value, 68 to 92 potential. He is already 67 rated center forward. Let's convert him to a right midfielder to be backup for Bloxham. He is already 17, converted to a right midfielder so he can be promoted to the senior team. We won the EFL League 1 with 92 points, back-to-back promotions. Next season we will be playing in the Championship. BSN trophy goes to Charlton Athletic. This was the last opportunity for us to win this trophy. Manchester City won the Premier League again with more than 100 points. And again, great season from Bas de Jong with 32 goals and 8 assists. Great signing, Tom Bloxham with 31 and 4. Steven Mahon 18 and 11. Good season from Tony Vera as well, 12 and 15. Bloxham and de Jong were top scorers of the EFL League 1, as well as Vera and Mahon were the assist leaders. We basically smashed EFL League 1. Bas de Jong got the Player of the Season award as well. Unbelievable progress from the Dutchman. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to subscribe. And also, I would like to read your thoughts in the comment section below. We're starting our journey in the Championship with 5 million in the transfer budget. But before doing any transfers, we are going to call back from his loan spell Hugo Hicks. He is already 68 rated with 86 potential. He will be sharing playtime with 7, but eventually he will become our number 1. We're also going to promote all players that are left in the youth academy and loan them out. I want to talk about this guy, Adrian Luna, 16 years old, 69 rated with 93 potential, player with the highest potential in the team. We are going to loan him out for 1 season to catch up with the other players in the center of midfield. As we are promoted to the Championship, it is realistic to sign any free agent up to 75 rated. So we start with the right back position. We got Marcel Briand, French right back, as a free agent. Next we signed Jordan Story from Preston for £1.8 million and Aaron Presley as a backup for Bas de Jong for £1.5 million from Stevenage. We ended up the season in the 12th position. Not an ideal situation. Brighton and Brentford are going up to the Premier League. Emirates FA Cup goes to Nottingham Forest. Manchester City won the Carabao Cup. UCL winners are Paris Saint-Germain over Manchester City. Manchester United won the Premier League. And in terms of goal contributions, Bastion had 20 goals and 2 assists, although it was a pretty poor season from other players. To be fair, our leaders had injuries during the season. Anyways, let's make sure that we will be promoted to the Premier League next season. But for that, we need decent transfer budget. After renewing the contracts, we are left only with £4 million in the transfer budget. That's why we decided to sell our main right back Marceau Briand. And with that money, we signed even younger right back Teddy Alexander from Birmingham City for £20 million. He's 75 rated and has 84 potential. We also signed 2 free agents, Ewan Pratt, English centre back, and Thiago Lejeune, Belgian right back, as a backup. We also got this guy in the academy, Andoni Diaz, Spanish left winger, 68 rated, and we are converting him to a composition. Because we changed our formation yet again to 4-4-1-1, we added Ewan Pratt and Teddy Alexander, 2 English defenders to the squad, Vera and Luna in the midfield, Mahon and Broxham on flanks, Italian youngster Elias Rossi as a cam, and of course Bastion up front. Former UCD AFC talents Carter Buckley is already 85 rated and Hugo Reis is 83 rated. We won the championship with 102 points, 113 goals scored. That's a result we needed. Both Emirates FA Cup and Carabao Cup goes to Chelsea. Wolves nearly won the Premier League, but they came 1 point short of Manchester City. And of course the Champions League goes to Real Madrid. Another insane season from Bastion, 42-5. This guy is amazing. He is useless. Great season from Bloxham, Steven Mahon and Vera as well. Bastion won the top scorers race in the championship with 35 goals. And Tony Vera is the joint top assist provider with 18 assists. And finally it is done, we are heading to the Premier League after 6 long seasons in the lower leagues. We got our biggest budget yet in the Premier League, £41 million. Besides that, we sold 2 players, Kevin Ziegler for £5.3 million and backup right back Lejeune for almost £23 million. We signed free agent center midfielder Roman Novak from Czech Republic as a replacement for Kevin Ziegler. He is 20 years old, 73 rated with 82 potential. Next we signed the backup goalkeeper Mark Travers from Rayo Vallecano for £5 million. Third signing of the season is Irish centre back Nathan Collins, this time from Almeria for £15 million. And last but not least, Andrew Moran from Brighton, another Irishman, also for £15 million. His 78 rated center attacking midfielder will be our first choice ahead of Elias Rossi. We also promoted Andoni Diaz from the youth academy to the senior team. 16 years old Spanish center attacking midfielder, 69 rated already with 93 potential. We are going to loan him out this season. And another academy prospect, Francisco Sandoval, went up massively in his rating on his loan spell. He is now already 78 rated and will be a great backup for Steven Mahon. We ended up on 9th position in the Premier League with 56 points. That is actually okay. Manchester City won the league with only 74 points. A lot of teams lost a lot of points. As you can see, Liverpool, Newcastle and even Arsenal were below us in the table. Emirates FA Cup goes to Manchester City, and in the Carabao Cup we beat Wycombe in the second round, Sunderland in the third round, then we beat Leeds 3-1, 5-3 on aggregate. We eliminated Newcastle in the quarterfinals. In the semi-finals we were against Blackburn Rovers and we won 7-3, and we actually won the Carabao Cup 2-0 against Wolves. First silverware for UCD AFC, the luckiest run in the Carabao Cup competition ever. The Champions League trophy goes to Paris Saint-Germain. They won against Manchester City. Once again, good season from Bastion, 22 goals and 6 assists. Great season from Tom Bloxham, 21 goals and 13 assists. 10 and 14 from Mahon as well. We had a successful first season in the Premier League by winning the Carabao Cup. We will be playing in the Europa Conference League next season. And we got only 36 million to spend. How can we fight for both Premier League and UEFA Conference League with this much money? We need to do something to generate more funds. Then the only thing that we can do is to sell one of our star players. And we did exactly that. Adrian Luna is leaving us. We sold him to Aston Villa for £53.3 million. We signed Hugo Larsson as the replacement for Luna for £36 million. We also signed Cameron Archer from Sheffield United as a backup striker striker. We paid 15 million pounds for him, and the last signing of the transfer window will be Leon King, Scottish centre-back from Fulham, for 16 million pounds. After some contract renewals, we are left with only 2 million pounds. That's why we went up and sold Aaron Presley for 1.4 million to Hull, and also John Kane for 3.3 million to Queen's Park Rangers. We are only 14th in the Premier League. That isn't good enough. Something went wrong this season. Arsenal won the league with 81 points. Emirates FA Cup goes to West Ham. Carabao Cup goes to Liverpool. The only hope is UEFA Conference League, where we went all the way from the group stages till the final. We won UEFA Conference League final against Mallorca. First European trophy for UCD AFC from the first attempt. Bas de Jong with 43-2. This guy is unbelievable. He is useless. What a progress from this man. 15-8 from Bloxham and 11-17 from Stephen Mahon. This season we got only 49 million pounds, and that is definitely not enough to sign a world-class centre-back to play alongside Pratt, because Nathan Collins is already 30 and stagnated in his development. That's why we decided to call back from his loan spell Andoni Diaz, Spanish centre-attacking midfielder. He's already 80 rated, and Cel Rossi, who was definitely one of the main playmakers last season. We got a great deal on him for 55 million pounds. With that money we went up and signed Jan Peter Janssen, Dutch centre-back absolute unit in the defense, for 70 million pounds. He is most probably Virgil van Dijk's region, and to cover up rising salaries of our players, we sold Leon King to Liverpool for 20 million pounds. So let's simulate and see if we can guarantee Champions League football next season. And yes, this time we are second in the Premier League. We did a huge step from 14th to 2nd in just 1 year. And of course, Manchester City won the league, Carabao Cup goes to Liverpool, and Chelsea is the UCL winner. We managed to win European competition in back-to-back seasons. This time it was the Europa League from the first attempt. This is incredible. And again, due to this man, Bas de Jong, 45-1, he's already 90 rated, one of the best players in the world. I am amazed with his progress. This is the last 10th season of this rebuild, and finally we got good transfer budget of 117 million pounds. It was incredibly difficult to win the Europa League and the Conference League from the first attempt, but to do it in the Champions League, it is nearly impossible. So we need to make some hard decisions, and we decided to bring back one of the best talents that we have produced in these 10 years. UCD AFC Youth Academy prospect, now one of the world's best players, Hugo Reis. Welcome back to UCD AFC. We paid 60 million pounds plus Andoni Diaz for his transfer. Hugo Reis is 91 rated already. He will be occupying the right flank, and Tom Bloxham will be playing as a cam. And we made another swap deal for German goalkeeper Philipp Werner. We paid 30 million pounds plus our number 1 Hugo Hicks. Philipp Werner is 89 rated goalkeeper. He is most probably Manuel Neuer's region. Let's see if this is enough to win the Champions League. But before that, we won the Premier League with 86 points, 3 points above Manchester City. Great start, no FA Cup for us, and we actually lost the Carabao Cup final to Arsenal. But let's check the Champions League. We were second in the group with Athletic Sturm and Vitoria. Not a promising start. Then we eliminated Napoli in the round of 16. But sadly we lost to Bayer Leverkusen in the quarterfinals, 2-1. This is the end of our dream to win the Champions League. And in terms of goals, it is absolutely insane from Bas de Jong one more time. 44 goals and 2 assists. Bloxham with 28 and 18. And Hugo Reis with 18 and 22. And Bas de Jong even won the Player of the Season award. He is one of the best talents I've ever managed in FC24. This boy is incredible. He is useless.